Hey guys, it's Arsenal here, and yeah, this is gonna be a different type of video. I'm gonna be talking about what happened with the Retals situation as a whole, like exactly what happened and how it went down. And I'm just gonna be telling you guys everything that happened from my point of view.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
So I was on YouTube, right? Just scrolling around, seeing what's up. Go to notifications, and then I see somebody left this comment. Oh my God! Thank you, Akira Baka, for posting this in my comments. So yeah, after reading this comment, I instantly went here to Arsenal's Twitter. And so here's the video of him addressing all this. I haven't seen this. It's 5 minutes long, so let's get into it.
I'm gonna be talking about what happened with the Retals situation as a whole, like exactly what happened and how it went down. And I'm just gonna be telling you guys everything that happened from my point of view. So yeah, there was a lot of like speculation and stuff going around about how it went down and exactly what happened. So I decided to make a video to give you guys the context about what happened. The first thing I would like to talk about is why did we kick Retals? And when he first joined, it was kind of a high for us. We just picked up a new player, so we were all excited. The mentality was great. Pretty much a honeymoon phase for like any Rock League team when you first pick up someone new. And yeah, it was just a whole new environment. Like our mentality was like refreshed, and we were doing really well. It was a really good start. Reynolds was a great teammate for the 2 years that we were teamed. We had a lot of ups and downs, and I'm glad to say that I have Reynolds my teammate. So over time, things were going on the downtrend because of things like scrims and how we wanted our play style to be, and it was a lot of disagreements going on.
Hmm.
I
Okay, so basically, he's saying when we first picked up Retals, we thought he had a lot of potential, but he basically didn't live up to that potential. And from then on, apparently, they started having problems with their communications and the direction that they wanted to push the team in. Okay.
game one way, Reynolds kind of saw the game another way, and
Mm-hmm.
we kind of like butt heads on how he wanted to play, how he wanted to scrim, and at times Reynolds would come off as like passive aggressive, and I know he didn't mean.
Yeah, no shit, Retals is passive aggressive. I've seen him do it. And I've just seen him be aggressive. But I've seen Arsenal do it too. Come on. And I know Arsenal probably does it too. Like, okay.
Mean to do it, but from my point of view, it would just harm my mentality. It was
Ah,
at the point where it felt like nothing was working, and like
okay.
scrims were just going horribly. We would take our mindset from scrims into tournament, and we were just all like in a really bad team environment. It did end up affecting me mentally. It made me not want to like scrim and like practice, and like I've always wanted to work on stuff. I tried changing my play style. I tried changing like how I went about the game, but it just felt like no matter what we did, it wasn't going in a positive direction for anyone on the team. We'd argue a lot.
Yeah, I said that in my first video. Even though when they would get in a groove, they would have good chemistry, it would never be enough, you know? It would never be enough to carry them through like a championship or like a land win.
And there was a lot of disagreements on kind of like how we wanted to play the game, and it made us perform like a lot worse, not only in scrims but in tournament too. As a result, we as a team decided that a roster move would be best. Next, I would like to talk about all the rumors and misconceptions that I've been seeing around the internet. To start, I would like to talk
Wait,
about.
wait, 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 wait. This all makes sense so far in a way, but why Retals? Why Retals and not you? Why weren't you the problem? I guess in this case it would fall into the third party, which would be Daniel, which would agree with Arsenal if he actually voted Retals out over Arsenal. It's just a little bit weird that Arsenal was never in question, but Retals was? Was he really that disruptive as a teammate? Because I know Retals can be very expressive. I don't know how abrasive he was with them. Maybe he was too abrasive. I I don't know. He's not explaining that part. He's just explaining that they had a disagreement on how to play. But damn, I understand that, right? But that's in between Retals and Arsenal. So again, in that position, it will fall into Daniel to pick which one of them is right. And I guess he chose Arsenal. I don't know.
The V1 series specifically, and just the fist bumping part in general. And the truth is that there was nothing that had to do with Retals. Sometimes
Dude, this part is hilarious. How you got a night that you weren't mad, bro? Don't even say it wasn't about Retals.
And now Retals, he wants more of version 1. Boost to work with. Flip reset inbound. Retals gonna drop it down. Version 1 can do nothing about it. The dog fighter in the air. The reset, the bump, and the space station.
Bro, let's not forget, it wasn't even Retals that you left hanging. It was Daniel, okay? You were that mad, okay? And it's just, okay, tell you were mad, okay? I just wasn't having it.
I really just like to lock in. I try to like focus on
Bro.
what's going on in front of me, and I always try to win. You know, the main goal is always try to win, and sometimes I feel like being quiet and locked in and focused helps me. Other times I might feel like being hyper helps me. It just depends on the day. It's kind of just situational. This type of stuff has even been seen.
You know what, bro? You know, I'll give you the reasonable doubt, okay? But come on, man. You seem like you were mad. I mean, you weren't having... You didn't even look at Daniel. And you're gonna tell me it's a coincidence that it happened on a Retals goal? An actually pretty good Retals goal? Where usually the team celebrates that? Oh, no, I was just locked in. I was in the zone. Come on, bro. This is bullshit.
With like Daniel at London, like I missed fist bumps with Dan before. People had pointed it out, and they were trying to make speculation saying like, oh, we were mad at each other, and that really wasn't the case. It's just something I do like without noticing. People have been talking about how we kind of just like blindsided Retals, and we kind of just kicked them out of nowhere. But the truth is that we all knew a roster change was possible at any time, especially when we were downtrending and we were just going in a negative direction. We all tried our best to avoid it. We tried different things, but unfortunately, it just didn't work. There was a difference in like coaching style and like how we wanted to be coached, and this might not sound like a big deal from like the outside perspective, but it was a lot more complicated than you guys think. It brought a lot of like arguments, disagreements, just bad vibes in general.
I did say about the coaching thing. I said it on my first video. Actually, this far I'm really liking, because he's addressing that they actually try to change, they actually try to adapt to see if they could avoid, a trade, which I totally believe. I totally believe he's been sincere when he's saying this. And that they even tried like a different coaching style, I don't know. But from what it's leading to, maybe I'm assuming this part, is that Retals maybe was, kind of being the coach captain and not listening to the coach. I've heard that they often not listen to their coach, And I don't know, maybe Retals was, being, like I said, a little too abrasive.
And it started in scrims, and then it went straight to tournament, and it was kind of like we were on a downtrend. Eventually, the team felt like a change needed to be made. It got to a point where it felt like we were just all in a bad environment. We were nitpicking each other, and we honestly just weren't producing the results that we expected. It was during the later parts of the tournament that we did ended up voicing our thoughts and our opinions to other players.
What do you mean? What do you mean we? Was it you? Was it the org? Or was it Daniel? Bro, because you just said we. That means you're involving other people, all right? That means it kind of implies that you're sharing the blame with other people. Other people were involved. It wasn't just you.
Retals did not find out until after. It wasn't
Not
really my
really. He
place
said
to
he found
to
out
do that. It
during.
wasn't my place to say anything to anyone about our team. It should have been kept confidential, and I really regret doing that. I regret handling it how I did, and I just want to say sorry to Retals. We were teammates for 2+ years, and the way I handled it was inexcusable, so I apologize for that. Retals, I wish you the best. I hope you continue to do well in content and in the competitive side and just everything you're doing. And thank you guys for just watching and just letting me explain my side of the story. Take what I have to say, formulate your own opinions, and yeah, once again, thank you guys for watching.
Okay, he fucked up. He admitted he fucked up, especially on that part, which is especially the part that he's apologizing about. He shouldn't have leaked that. That's actually one of the things you can pinpoint. I actually said, yeah, that's the part where you really did him dirty. And if again, he said we, bro, very sneaky language, but then he apologizes like it was all him. So it was probably all him. I don't know, bro. Okay, so let's look at his follow-up tweets. One more thing, guys, that I just wanted to make clear and reiterate in a reply. Please do not send any hate or negative energy directed at Retals. Bro, dude, I think for the most part, Retals has been getting a lot of sympathy and a lot of subs from this. But I know also how people are. I know there's probably people saying to him, "You're trash. I'm glad they dropped you," because people are like that, you know. We accomplished a lot together, and I'm glad to have called them both my teammate and friend during this time. I understand it's both sad and disappointed to see it end this way, and I hope you guys continue to support both of our journeys wherever they might take us. You know what? It's at this point that I'm going to give you my personal take. You can think however you like about the situation. I don't mind people with different perspectives, all right? In my head, I already made peace with, the drop Retals. So taking that into mind, I'm fine with this apology. It's very cordial and very edited, for lack of a better word, It's very, you can see that in a way it's been thought out to hit, to be a little bit vague, not really go into personal details. He wanted to stay a little bit professional and call it a disagreement, which is enough. You know what I mean? It's enough to explain the riff that happened without going into the little nasty details. And you know what? I understand that. Because for the sake of Retals and also keeping a professional relationship at best as RLCS players, this is the way they should handle it. Because as they say, the devil is in the details, right? Which means that the nasty parts are what really explain what happened, but you really can't get into them. Because it's just too petty. It's too unprofessional. It honestly is. And people might get mad because when you don't do that, you end up with a big apology, a very well, by the book apology, which this is kind of is. But that's kind of the way it has to go. Because the alternative to that would be players putting each other on blast and being petty and not having a filter. And that would honestly breed a very toxic environment, and it will give a bad look to the league and the players in general. So this is the way they kind of have to address it. If you want to blame Arsenal for him getting Retals traded, you're going to have to blame Daniel too. And I'm sorry. Because Daniels will be the third party. Let's say Daniel sided with Retals and Retals wanted to kick Arsenal out, which I don't think he did. Then I guess Retals will be the bad guy in an alternate universe. But it will still be the same situation where they had a roster that they liked, but it wasn't really quite working. But again, it seems like there was going to be a roster change. I mean, just for the fact that they weren't winning, not just because Arsenal specifically wanted Retals out, or Retals wanted Arsenal out. I don't think they specifically wanted to kick each other, but they were probably forced in a situation like, dude, okay, we're going to have to do this. I don't know, I'm kind of being charitable towards Arsenal and to Retals because they were in a tough position as a team that were losing and a team that had to make a roster change and a team that had to face that choice. But yeah, aside from that, I don't know what else to say, so I'll just end it here. I'll see you guys later.